there, beautiful people. You're listening to Cast Ripple by Carla Berger from Cape Town, South Africa. Hello friends, and welcome to a new episode of Cast Ripple. Cast Ripple and Be a Ripple is a space where I like to share what I like to call life-enhancing tools that absolutely anybody can use to better improve the quality of their day-to-day experiences. How does it do that? How do these tools help you? Well, they are meant to help you create space for yourself. So you use them however you want. I'm just gonna give you the tools, leave them out there, and you can play around with them and see what they do for you. Today I want to talk to you about personality. Your personality can be either something that you flourish in, that you can use to the best of your abilities, that you can use for your purposes, for yourself, for you, or it can be a cage. Something that holds you back, that keeps you away from life, keeps you away from living your fullest potential. Understanding that is the number one thing that you need to know about personality. And even in understanding that and bringing awareness to that, you already have the upper hand. So, how can your personality be a cage? Well, you say you do one of these tests, right? I did one. I'll leave a link below. It's very, very interesting. I enjoyed it a lot because it felt like it was really, really accurate in describing who I am, describing my likes and my dislikes and my actions and the way I think. And it's very, very handy to have. By the way, I tested as an INFJT. So I'm not going to go into the acronyms. Basically, it means the name they gave it was advocate. So there's like 16 different ones. Really, go check it out. It's a lot of fun to play around with. But say mine is introvert, so it's 78% introvert, which is something that I kept on telling myself for a very long time, oh, I'm an introvert, I'm shy, I'm timid, I don't do well around new people, I don't do well in public speaking, I can't do a podcast, can't do social media. All of these things were things that I told myself, or I used my personality as an excuse in order to not live life to my fullest potential. Your personality is not who you are. Your personality is a set of traits, a set of dislikes or likes. It's a set of circumstances that you grew up in. It is basically your comfort zone. But we can't grow if we stay inside our comfort zone. You need to step out of that. I'm not telling you to become a completely different person. I'm telling you to embrace that personality, but embrace it as a guideline, not as a set of instructions of how to live your life. Because here I am, I'm doing a podcast, I'm doing public speaking for work, I'm so confident in myself. And that's not stuff that I had when I grew up, because I thought I was an introvert and I should be shy. I used it as an excuse, and I think a lot of people are doing that. So here's the thing. Our personality, you wonder why sometimes you do these personality tests and then every time you end up with a different result. It's based on your mood, basically. It's based on how you feel. So it won't vary that much, but sometimes I'll test as an ambivert rather than an introvert, kind of an in-betweener, not so much introvert like I did the test a week ago, and I was like a lot of introvert there. But it's kind of flexible. It makes me think of those career tests that I did when I was younger and in school and needed to figure out what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Every single time I tested for something different. Because sometimes we are so open and sometimes we are closed in the moment, and that affects everything. So here's what I want you and I need you to understand, is that your personality is not who you are. Your personality is your comfort zone. Okay? It's your dislikes and your likes and the set of traits. It's your comfort zone. It's a guideline. It's not something that you need or should ever use as an excuse. Here's the other thing. Traits like creativity, confidence, perspective, or knowledge, or being wise, those have nothing to do with personality. All of those traits are embedded in every single human being. I see them like they are connected to the chakra system. Every person has chakras, and those are the base points in our system. Everyone is creative. People say, no, I'm not creative. That's not true. You can be creative in a lot of different ways. Even if you have never picked up a paintbrush, it does not mean that you are not creative. Even if you are the most logical person in the world, it does not mean that you are not creative. You are just creative in another way. The same with confidence. Just because you are an introvert and you're supposed to be shy does not mean that you cannot be confident. It doesn't mean that you do not have a strong personality. You can be an introvert and still have a strong personality. And that is amazing. I never had this confidence in my personality until 2 years back when I started to rebuild myself. I never had that. I wish I had that in school. It would have been fantastic, honestly. If I had known that being shy doesn't mean that you are not confident, or being an introvert doesn't mean that you don't have a strong personality, that you kind of have to sulk in the corner or be dominated by other personalities, or not speak your mind, sit there in your corner and just take life. That's not what it means. It's amazing to me how a personality, and my personality, for most of my life, I used that personality as a cage. I used it as an excuse. Yes, some things still freak me out and some things are out of my comfort zone. But that doesn't mean I can't do them with confidence. Try them with confidence. Have the unique perspective to see them in another way, or have the knowledge or the intuition to lead me towards what it is that I want in life. It's amazing, really. So that's all that I wanted to share with you today. Just don't use your personality as an excuse. That's profound enough in its own. Okay guys, that is it for this week. Please subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Instagram, b_a_ripple, and check out my website for links to all of my content. Alright my loves, I'll speak to you guys again in a week's time. Oh my love, bye.